can talk now. Rares go spec.
Respect, my dude.
Go spectator.
Alright, so the best rollout so far from what we've seen is this way. Basically, you walk like this, and you go into cave since it's faster, but if your demo is faster, you can go from choke, and it's basically the same thing. Sniper just walk with the combo, doesn't specifically matter where like they go, you just follow. I would say if your demo is slow, just go choke. It's way better and way safer because you can actually avoid the spam. If your demo is faster, just go cave and it's gonna be a cakewalk after that. The mid fight is gonna go one of two ways. Either A, they fucking wipe, or B, you wipe them. It's a very interesting mechanic of this map that you basically either win everything or lose everything, so I think we need more maps like this in Golly and Highlander, don't you agree?
Yeah. I'm gonna play
Anyways,
it. We only played it one time. I never got fucking rolled, so.
yeah, anyways. Uh, Now, assuming that you roll them and you get the point, watch for spies since it's so easy to actually get behind. Like, he can just walk like this and you can never see him. He can also walk like this, so. Plus, the point is just a bunch of walls, so everywhere you see is there like a corner ready for you to get stabbed. On the actual mid fight, anyway, on the actual mid fight, like you would want your soldier to be on the roof, and the rest of your combo, like if you're on the fucking, they just kind of walk to this side and start spamming them, or like depends on where they walk. So you know. Scouts also like jump on the roof. It's so easy to do so. It's just like this map is largely DM, right? But it's still like wherever you hold and aggress from. Alright, so I was memeing by the way before when I said that you either roll or you get rolled. It's like it's the meme between mid fights, so it's fine. Alright, I would say whenever you lost two people or you killed two people, this is probably a winning mid fight because after that you have a massive player ad, and of course, like if those two people are like spy and NG, it doesn't really matter as much. But if it's like soldier, scout, or demo heavy, it's fine. The sniper just kind of plays with a combo, so if they walk cave, you walk to this side and try to snipe anything. If they walk choke, you walk with your heavy, like you walk around here to try and have the same side lane pretty much, although you don't see much of cave. If you roll through choke, what I like to do as a heavy is just kind of stand on the roof and just kind of start tagging jumpers. So if the demo just jumps on the roof or the soldier just jumps on the roof, just constantly pester him with chip damage, so it's denied, like you deny his crit heals as well. You stop him from aggressing much forward because he constantly needs heals and stuff. And if he doesn't want to ask his med for heals, then he just fucks up. Pyro, just kind of stay with the demo and help him out as much as you can, and that's pretty much it. Pyro is straightforward in Highlander, by the way. You just really stay with your demo, protect him, and move on to, as well as spy check sometimes, but that's also kind of the heaviest job, so. What else? Let's say that you have the point, right? The best way that you can aggress on, like there are three ways that you can go about this push. It's through shutter, through choke, or through cave. If you go through choke, there is a very good chance that if the demo is alive, that you're gonna just get insta wiped. Because if there is one trap, like here, back here, or even here sometimes, you can very easily just drop 5 people, 3 to 5 people, and just instantly gonna get jumped on and so on. If the demo is dead, this is the best push. But if the demo isn't dead, just either go through choke, either go through shutter, because it's actually kind of easier since you can walk here and you can deny it, or walk through cave. And this is the best push whenever you have an Uber ad, right? Because you can just walk it in like this with your heavy and pyro, and basically fucks off everything. All right, so. What else? What else? Okay, assuming that you have this point, because it's not that difficult to get actually, if they are passive holding, just jump them, and the passive hold is like back here, by the way. It's like back here, trying to kind of hold, but also kind of not. If that's the case, just jump them with a demo that is fully buffed, and so long as the demo doesn't beef everything, it's so easy to actually kill like everyone. You can also high bomb them as Soli. I'm not sure from where specifically though.
Am I late?
Nah.
Not really.
Okay, can you send me the connect over Steam, please? Yo, what's up, Romano, by the way?
What's your name on Steam?
Add 4.
Add 4.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
No, he all he does is fucking sticky spam on.
You fucking bitch! I'm not. Oh, I'm just.
By the way, I'm recording this, so this is going on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be famous. I'm sorry, I was joking.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see if you can like slide up there.
You're not gonna be rolling out as much though, you're just gonna be whipping the heavy to mid. Yeah, or maybe try high bombs and stuff.
Yo, Romano.
Yeah?
Romano, would you mind if I ask you to join our Highlander team?
It is literally impossible for me to do so. I have played Div 2, dude. Like, how the fuck am I gonna get in?
Wait, I thought open in any game mode was fucked. I thought open 6s, for example, was always fucked and the high players could play open.
I'm a Div 2 heavy though, I'm not a Div 2 scout.
What the fuck is this guy? Wait.
I need to find a way to like slide.
Yeah, Rares, by the way, thank you for the bandana.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That was easy.
Look what I've made out of the bandana. I've made a very epic loadout. The bomber demo, the actual like the guys, the Alo Akbar
Guys,
says
we're
it.
doing a map talk.
Yeah, we're supposed to, yeah.
Oh, stop ruining it.
Alright,
Okay,
so...
okay, let's join spec. We're joining spec.
Yeah.
John Spec.
Okay.
Alright, that aside. Again, if they are like holding super passively, just buff your demo to full, he jumps and everyone is fucked.
Can you show Rumi what he should do on mids and like trap places?
Alright, let me just kind of walk you through this. It's the same mirror, so just follow me. Alright, I'm not sure specifically what's the rollout, but I'm pretty sure it's like from there into here, into there, and then you just jump around here if you want to go choke, or like if you want to go cave from this side completely. Again, you're going to be rolling out from left side because it's the faster way, and after that you just either go cave or choke depending on like if your demo is fast or not. Alright, so typically speaking, as a demo on mids, you want to go to either over here or like stay back with your combo. I would say like if you're going cave because you're faster than the enemy demo, just kind of trap the choke and try to deny their flank as much as you can. Or maybe if you are even faster than their demo, just kind of walk like this and you can catch them on cave much faster than you will ever like even try. Thing is, I'm not sure like how actually fast you are on rollouts, and plus this map is relatively new, so...
Yeah, I usually
Just-
roll out on choke. I don't roll out on cave. That's my main thing.
Like, the cave rollout is faster, but you have to be faster than the enemy demo to, like, utilize it properly.
I'm testing the cave rollouts.
Alright, if you are rolling out through choke, the best, like, stuff that you can do is trap roof, just so you don't allow the enemy flank to just roll you. Or trap this side, because if someone tries to do something cheeky, like peek as a sniper like this, they are basically boned if you...
Yeah.
What else? Another thing is that you can maybe attempt to like spam like pipes over the roof to try and potentially get some damage into them. Like, I don't main demo, so you probably know this better than me.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Alright, so as I was saying about second, the way that you push it is dependent on which classes you have picked and which classes you do. So if you have a medic pick, cave, since you have Uberad, if you have a demo pick, choke, since there are no sticks to spam you, and if you have nothing because you waited too long on mid, or you just recaptured mid or something, you walk through shutter to potentially walk into them. There are two different types of holds on second, so let me go over them quickly. The first one is the aggro hold, in which you have a demo, you kind of stay in this general area and you put sticks on this side or there, depending on where you want. And you just kind of play around your demo, your pyro, and if they walk in with an Uber, you just Uber exchange. It's just the typical TF2 thing. While all of this is happening, snipers typically are back here, just kind of watching both sides. So if your sniper starts calling, they are coming through cave, then you turn around and shoot them dead there, and then they're coming through cave. The other hold that is possible is the passive hold, which is this one, because this happens whenever you don't have many players. Like when Uber this ad, you have like... And I was wondering why I was lagging. Okay, you have like an Uber this ad, or like fucking... Or you have like
just
sniper pick.
We usually don't have, like, it's literally, we always die on mid, and then we always just hold last.
Thing is, you should never like directly walk back to last. In sixes, maybe, because you have less players to actually do stuff. But in Highlander, if they have like two people is enough for a push, right? Like 2 kills is enough for a push, but thing is, you can still hold if there are 2 people missing. So don't just everyone fall back. It's not really a point. Like, you're giving them way too much space for no reason. And plus, comebacks happen often, so just kind of do that. It's... That's a very interesting scenario. Like, you have to have Uber for it.
How do we deal with Marasmus?
You don't. He fucks you over. Anyways, flank, just kind of stay this sack and just kind of shoot anything that comes into your way. On either hold, it doesn't matter. If your team is doing a passive hold, just still be here. If your team is doing an aggro hold, still be here. What else? Alright, so assuming that you lost second, right? So we're going into last. Now, there are so many ways that you can approach this sexually in real.
Yeah, last is fucked up, dude. Like, there are like solid 3 or 4 ways the enemy team can come out of.
It's so 3 ways, but the best way so far that I've seen is walking through this side and just kind of spamming everything, because the gun is either there or like here, so it's the best way. Okay, farewell Marasmus. It's like the easiest way to do that, because the enemy combo will be like holding close to here if they know that you're pushing through there. And what I like doing as a heavy is when we're starting to push from that side is I just go main and just kind of try to divert their attention to me, because they cannot shoot like 2 stuff at once, right? If I get a force because their med is too close, like this is too close, right? So if the medic just gets forced by me, then he's fucking stupid. So we win just by principle of their med being stupid. What's for Dickloak spots? This is a really good one. This is also a decent one. This is like an also decent one. I have seen it back here too. Like whenever no one spawns, it's actually kind of. What else? So the best way to hold this is to just kind of hug this wall, have your pyro spam reflects to the demo, and have your heavy either watch this side, which means that you're watching main and left side, or just play around here and tank when your pyro can actually tank everything. Don't be forced too early here, because an early Uber here can actually spell your defeat. So just try as much as you can to milk it. Although, one thing that I'm always saying is that it's better to save everyone rather than have a good Uber with one person. So just, if you need to save people, do it, but don't really present yourselves to the point that you can actually get forced. What else? If you want to stand on tank, like as a flank player, do it. Like no one's stopping you. You can also call whenever they are coming through main, but the thing is, most of the time you want to like play to the left side to try and see for an opportunity to either force them or like try to see what the enemy flank is doing. So manage your flank, but also see for opportunities to actually force them, because Ubers are very vital to actually push this garbage. Okay, so assuming you wipe them, you re-push whenever you have 4 picks. Now, why do you need 4 picks in particular? It's because like 2 picks is meaningless, since you can still like they can still fight you with 2 picks. But with 4 picks, they have to fucking go back. Like they have to be careful. What's for random cap time and spies?
Well,
I would say
what if you pick like a demo and like a sniper, for example, as 2 picks? Should we push that as it's like these classes are more to do damage? Should we push it?
Still try to respect the heavy, because the heavy can still fuck you up. Especially if you try to push through right side. If a heavy is revved here, he can fuck everyone up. Like this is fucking minigun range at its finest. That's why I'm saying 4 picks, because if there are 4 people down, like let's say demo, pyro, fucking spy, NG, okay?
Okay.
Like you still have like good people up, but they can't really hold. Like if a heavy's here while they don't have an NG, there's a good chance that he will die. He will take some people down, of course, but he will still die, right? So
they're outnumbered. Like they're outnumbered.
Yeah, they're very much outnumbered still. Like even if he takes 2 people with him, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't.
Okay.
Alright, what else? Okay, the fucking flying T-pose thing. The way that you push this though is up to you, really. It's up to your main color. Have you played this in 6s?
No.
Oh yikes.
This is not a 6. This is not for 6s, is it? If it's actually 6s map, I'm gonna die.
It is for 6s, supposedly.
Fuck my life. This is the most gaying map, dude. I'd rather do logjam than this.
Logjam is fucking... It's actually the worst scout map in the game, so I don't like it at all. Alright, so what I wanted to say is that the best way that you push is really up to your main color. It's not up to like what I will say. Because lots of ways have like successfully done shit. I have pushed through left side very easily because people just tend to clump up in this area and we just use on a pyro and a demo and they just boned. I have done attempts to like get people through right side while I walk main and just try to divert their attention to me while we spam them. I have tried like getting an Uber through here, like they flash the demo, he jumps in and then I'm just kind of here, I get the rest of the Uber and everyone dies. It's just up to the main color, really. I cannot specifically tell you something that is 100% guaranteed to work, so you have to do a lot of trial and error. It's pretty hard to actually like, succeed in this.
Yeah, we're going to scrim on this map a lot, I guess.
Yeah. It's not really about strategy as much, but it's more about DM and getting good picks. So if your pick classes are not doing like good job, you will struggle a lot.
Okay, well, that's
Alright.
Burgers who changed his config right now.
Can you switch the steel?
Yeah, I will switch steel.
Why do you even play steel? I hate that map.
Wait, there's Steel Highlander.
Yes, we have to play steel this season.
No, I'm fine with the map. I just always get lost. For real, I literally get lost. I don't know where I am.
What the fuck? It's dodging. Who the hell is DX?
Oh, yikes. How am I gonna explain all of this now? This is gonna take a while. Hope you fucking have popcorn with you.
I don't.
Could you maybe send me the link after like the upload is done?
Yeah, sure. It's gonna be horrible though, cause like sometimes left spec and then.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, sure.
So long as the general like idea gets passed, it's fine.
Should I spectate you?
Yeah, I will just instantly
I'll
start.
start a new recording and call this
Yeah.
steel then.